Well, how did the whole Chief Harragon and yourself, how did that
I'm glad we got to this part.
Yeah.
I think you've told me you were playing a trial game and
Yeah.
all the main players were in the stand watching you put all the other reserve graders to sleep.
It was. No, what I remember getting the Manly, and those are always like big blokes, you know. And I walked in, I got bench press cars, I was fucking that strong. I had the mobility of an ocean liner. It was 118 kilo, couldn't move. And Bozo goes, "What have you been doing?" I said, "Mate," and he goes, "Got to get down to 108. I went, "Fuck, I was just there." He goes, "You train with him." There's Hazza. All we did was chin zips, push-ups, got down to 108. It was gnarly. But my first game, trial game against Newcastle, and all the big knobs are up on the stand. And when you're playing, it's like when you're playing cricket, you can't wait to throw that first delivery down and try and hit the bloke in the head. Simple as that. Same with footy, because you're so pumped up with weights and
You just wait for
want to
that
whack
first
blokes.
contact, yep.
Anyway, they played like a reserve grade side, and I remember these blokes. It was like fucking target practice. They just kept right shoulder, bang, bang, and this bloke was falling. I hit this bloke so freaking hard and dropped him. And they reckon in the stand, Chief said, I'm going to give that fucking Carroll for hitting this young bloke. So it was always on from there.
Right.
But people don't understand. You don't go poking the bear. I guarantee you. It's just one of those things. I used to be a leader. I'm a leader. Now I said to the boys, I'll take him out every game. You do your magic out wide, which they did. But some of the collisions, I look back now, people say, how the fuck did you get up? I said, but my dad's always said, and my dad again,
Get up.
if you don't show your hurt, always get up.
Yeah, get
and I was
up.
more worried about my dad jumping the fence, kicked me up the arse. That was the main thing,
There's actually one collision. You actually spin off in midair. Do you remember much about that? Because you stand up, actually, get up and you sort of stand over the top of him.
Yeah, well, the way that game started, that was 95.
You actually had to go at another bloke.
Yeah, I
who
did.
ran up round way.
I did. Well, the build-up that game is 95. We're going up the M1, and we're playing Newcastle. It's all in the papers, Carroll, Spudd, all sorts of shit. Anyway, Dad rings up, get the first shot in this time, and hangs up. Fucking hell. Then my mum rings up. Mark, have a good game, but don't hurt anyone, mate. Fuck off, leave me alone. And the build-up the game is this: the biggest crowd they've ever had, 33,000 people. They paid someone to put water in the sheds. It was like about half an inch high, and when you get your feet strapped, you walk. It was like walking in piss, right? They did it as pisses off, right?
What, they filled the dressing room with half an inch of water?
Yeah, with water. They used to play. That's renowned, right? So I remember every time I played, every ground I had a certain area I'd sit. I was so superstitious. I was horrible. And if anyone put their bag there, I'd throw it, right? It was just my zone, boom. And I remember sitting there and the crowd's just stomping and there's all this shit coming from the roof. I'm going, bloody hell, this thing's going to collapse. And I could feel some sort of perspiration. I'm going, where the fuck? There was this little window of opportunity. These kids are going, spitting on it, fucking gollies on me. I'm going, mate, what a start of my game. And the way the game started, we did what they call a face ball, went across the Chief, I didn't care, I just went in, boom, and we had a fight on the ground and he took the jersey out of my head and opened up 18 stitches, which I already had in my eye. And I remember going off, and then Bozo said to the trainer, tell Spudd it's not a personal war. And I said, go and tell Bozo to fuck himself. I'm going to smash this prick, right? So they got the second half comes, and we packed into the scrum, and remember, we come out of the scrum, and Hot Whitey scored in the corner. Great try. And I then crow-picked the Chief in the back there to say, you got nothing, you fucking dog, like that. And he reckons he was crook. He then said to Joey, I got one more shot in me. But thing is, I used to have really bad eyesight, and I was the first person to get the laser treatment, so my eyes were really good. So I always wanted to take the kick off. There's nothing worse when you see someone like a Ben Hunt try and catch it and pass it on to someone. A, they drop it. B, it's all about timing. And I remember looking at the video now. I can remember it now. I used to always, my goal was always to get 20-metre line, meaning the quarter line. Yeah. And we used to play numbers. So if I had to get to the 4, I looked down. 1, 2, 5. 5 was the middle of the post. 4, okay, I've got to hit the P sign and the Pepsi sign. I have to hit it. As soon as I hit it, I'll get up. I know I'm there. I'm set for the play. But I remember I took the ball, and on impact, it came out of nowhere. He came out from the side. And I was a right arm carrier, and I used to hit him like that. Anyway, he's hit somehow. I don't care. I hit him on the chin. And he spun me around. I've got up, as you know, and I've got up, and the bloke there, and I've just gone like a whack. Yeah. And then I've got Dave Gillespie winding me up.
Yeah.
Spud, fucking give it to him, and he's on the ground snoring.
Or I'm going to piss in your bag.
He said, come and get us. I'm at the top end. Like I went ballistic, and I said, "Is that the best you fucking dog?" And next thing, the first bloke who comes into me trying to calm me down is Jeff Tuvey. I push him away. You don't touch your captain. But what happened? So anyway, they got through. But the crazy thing about that game is that when we finished, there's all these crowd waiting for the Newcastle guys, right? Anyway, I'm walking out. I'm thinking I'm going to get barraged. I've just hit their main person.
Yeah, their legend. Yeah.
First kid who comes up to me, and Mum and Dad were there, and he's got the jersey on, number 10 on the back, being the Newcastle Knights. He goes, "Spudd, will you sign my jersey? You've just beaten the chief."
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah.
great memories, mate. Like, it's just even the build up those games. We used to never went on the field. It's one of my pet hates now. People go on the field and warm up. I don't want to see the crowd until I blast out of that tunnel.
I totally agree.